Hey, what's going on? Good morning. Here's a random thought. Not so random because I came up with it yesterday, but it's been on my mind a lot because there are a couple of you in this group, and there are many people out there on LinkedIn saying, I'm taking a few days off, I'm feeling burned out, or they disappear for months and they come back and say, I had a burned out, or they purposely take 4 or 5 day weekends from the platform to recharge themselves. And I thought I'd come on here and share my thought about burnout, especially content burnout. Now keep in mind, this has nothing to do with, sometimes burnout has things to do with what's going on in your life that could cause you to be tired and fatigued to post online. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about burnout simply from posting alone or hanging out on the platform. In my experience, personally, and working with people and talking to people, burnout comes from a number of ways. And typically, the number one way burnout happens is you have a negative feedback loop. Meaning, you put out a piece of content and you expect to get your result back. That's a negative feedback loop, and you keep having that time after time. You will get a burnout. So the solution for that is probably because you're too hyper-focused on metrics. Metrics are important. But if you're not getting the metrics you want and you keep posting, you keep getting that negative feedback, you're going to burn out. So metrics could be anything. Maybe you want more engagement, but you're not getting it. Maybe you're sick of all the content you're reading. Maybe you're not getting enough DM. Whatever the case may be, your burnout is about your interpretation of the metrics. So if that's what's happening to you, pull back and to look at it scientifically. 2, your burnout is coming because you keep posting the same shit over and over again, and you're expecting the same result. So I would encourage you to start experimenting with different types of content to inject adrenaline into your content. You're posting the same way, the same format, the same subject, the same. You're going to burn out. It's going to get bored. Number 3, you're not enjoying your stuff. No, it sounds counterintuitive. This is a very serious operation. We're trying to fill our bank accounts. But if you're not enjoying your time on LinkedIn, you need to find a way to enjoy it. So let's say you've been posting one way for a long time. Switch it up. Hop on a live show. Create a live show and get a mic and create that. If you haven't done videos, do videos. If you haven't done a podcast, do a podcast. Start a YouTube channel and say what you want to say. The important thing here is you have to enjoy your time on LinkedIn or any platform for that matter. And obviously, we're human, not going to enjoy it every single day, but you have to find something about LinkedIn that you enjoy, that you look forward to doing, despite the metrics. 4, or maybe 5, I forget how many points I'm making, but you're on LinkedIn and you have no idea why you're on LinkedIn. You're using LinkedIn to help you figure out what kind of business you have. You're going to burn out because LinkedIn can't tell you that. Only you can tell yourself that. Why am I saying all that? The problem I have with people taking breaks, whether it's purposely 4 or 5 day weekends, or taking months off at a time, or taking weeks off at a time, it's because social media is heavily dependent on momentum. And if you stop, you kill the momentum. You lose traffic, you lose the force, the life force that drives your brain forward. And the only way you can build momentum is consistency. And the only way you can have consistency is to experiment, mix things up, and not take breaks, but force yourself to do something new. Are you doing something new this week or next week? If so, what is it? Let me know. Boom!